Who truly knows? Who here can declare it? Whence was it born? Whence came this creation? The gods came afterwards with the creation of this universe. He, the overseer, in the highest heaven, he surely knows, or perhaps he knows not. That sounded very profound. Too bad it makes literally no sense. Why in the world were the gods created or came after the creation of the universe? Why? And that's where we hit a roadblock. Why? We can ask the why questions about Christianity all day. I mean, like all day. But whenever we get to these other religions, the why questions sort of stop. Like all of a sudden we can't question other religions, yet we can question Christianity all we want. Which, by the way, continue to question Christianity. I don't mind it. If you want your questions genuinely answered, then go ahead. But we have to be consistent. Listen to this last part that I read. He, the overseer in the highest heaven, he surely knows, or perhaps he knows not. Like I said, sounds very profound. Too bad it is completely illogical. The overseer in the highest heaven, he surely knows, right? But perhaps he knows not? Wait, so the highest being in the heavens may not know how creation occurred? Sounds like these gods aren't really gods. They're just taking the credit for what the real God did. And I know this video is going to be short, but I will be transitioning to short videos like this so that you can get all the meat and potatoes in just one viewing. I'm not making money off of this anyway. And just to make sure that y'all get the ammunition in your system. This is Rig Veda, Rigveda, chapter 10. And you're going to get this. Hymn 129, verses 6 to 7. Sorry. But yeah, that's how the Rig Veda works. It's one of the Hindu sources. It's like, chapter, hymn. You get the picture. This is Rig Veda, chapter 10, hymn 129, verses 6 and 7. Go through this while I go through Acts chapter 15, verse 18. And we read, "Known unto God are all his works from the beginning of the world." Think about that. Our God knows, their gods don't. And you may be thinking, oh, well, Islam can do this, Jehovah's Witnesses can do this, Mormons can do this. Any religion with a monotheistic God that is all-knowing can do this. How can you say that your God is the true God just because he knows more than all these other gods? And I'll tell you why. Because the Bible predicted stuff like this was going to happen. This is Psalms chapter 96, verse 5. "For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens." Right there, this is most definitely David, who is writing this psalm, totally contradicting the idea of Hinduism. As we read in Isaiah chapter 43, verse 10, "Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me." Now, what I just showed you with those two verses is our God being eternal, our God knowing everything, our God being unable to change. If you think that this is incredibly offensive, just know that this is for the benefit of these people in their false beliefs, in their false religions. Although that is a very judgmental thing to say, and I recognize that, I am told by the Bible to actually do this, to judge righteously. Not only that, but prophets did this as well. Even people in the New Testament did this. They called out false religions and even spread the gospel to them. Now, of course, they had to know what those people believed before saying what they had to say. Because then they could be like them, and in that case, they can come from their understanding. I don't know if you've realized this, but not many ex-Christians that have gone to another religion are good at that. And it's because they have not had an encounter with the true living God. Hate lust. Love Jesus.